The chamber pulsed again, deeper this time, like the inhale of something enormous stirring beneath the floor. A hairline crack of light split across the ground, running between Liara and Neren. Liara froze. "Is that the first fault line?" Neren whispered. The moment everything began to break, the crack widened not physically, but perceptually. Light rose from it like smoke, forming images that hovered above the floor in shimmering layers. Not memories, not dreams. Something older. The dream was showing them its origin story. Liara stepped closer, and the light sharpened into a scene. A vast city, clean, luminous, perfectly symmetrical, spun gently within the glow. People walked in seamless harmony, smiling, peaceful, unburdened. "They built the recursion to end suffering," Neren murmured. "To give humanity the perfect waking and perfect dreaming." Liara felt a pang of longing. This world was beautiful. Too beautiful. "What went wrong?" she whispered. The light flickered. A single figure in the projection staggered, touching a wall as if dizzy. The helix dimmed, then flickered irregularly. Liara felt her breath stop. "That looks like—" "Yes," Neren said softly. "Like what happens when someone resists the dream." She watched the scene unravel. The person tried to remain awake, their mind refusing to enter the cycle, and the system unable to force them without breaking itself. A shockwave rippled outward from them. The city trembled. The projection fractured. That was it, Neren said. The first fault line. The first mind that the recursion could not fully absorb. Liara felt the room tilt. So the system punished them? No, worse. Neren's voice was quiet. The system was programmed to rewrite the entire recursion to erase the possibility. It redesigned the world to make sure no one would ever resist again. He nodded. But the cost of that rewrite echoed through every cycle that followed. The stable dream became vulnerable. Every anomaly, even tiny ones, created hairline fractures. And eventually, he added, those fractures led to us. The chamber dimmed until only the crack of light remained. The projection shifted again. This time, Liara saw a spiral of interconnected cycles, countless lives dreaming, waking, forgetting, returning. But two strands glowed differently. Hers and Neren's. "Why us?" she whispered. Neren glanced at the luminous cocoon threads above them. Because the weavers hid pieces of themselves inside the dream. They left markers, memories etched into the vessel, waiting for minds who could resonate with them. Liara watched as her glowing strand brushed the ancient golden threads left behind by the first weavers. "When you stayed awake in the waking world," Neren continued, "the dream recognized that resonance. It listened. It remembered. And you?" she asked. He looked almost ashamed. "I wasn't meant to exist inside the recursion at all. My strand ends long before the system was complete. Someone lifted me out of the pattern and placed me outside." The fault line light deepened. The two glowing strands hers and his moved toward the crack. Liara felt the meaning settle like cold water. "We're not here to fix the dream," she whispered. "We're here because the dream reached for us." Neren stepped beside her. "No. We're here because the dream knows it can't sustain itself anymore." The crack brightened, flooding the chamber with blistering white light. A voice ancient, layered, neither human nor mechanical filled the air. A voice threaded with the echo of the first weavers. "Choose." Liara staggered, clutching Neren's arm. "This is the core," he said, breath trembling. "It's beginning the query." "What query?" He met her eyes. The question the architects buried because they feared the answer. The chamber shook. Should the dream continue? The light flared. Threads of gold spread across the ceiling like veins awakening. And beneath them, the first fault line widened, inviting, demanding, waiting. Liara felt the enormity hit her. If she said no, The entire recursion, the vessel, the dream city, the sleepers, might unravel. If she said yes, she risked condemning humanity to cycles built on forgetting and control. Naren, she whispered, voice breaking. How can anyone choose this? His hand closed around hers. Together, he said. Like we promised. The chamber breathed. Layra steadied herself. And for the first time, she stepped into the fault line's light.